So right now we're about to do question 8/20. So it's less complicated as the stuff that we did earlier, but still need our focus of full attention. So the instruction are fill in the blank with a number to make the expression equal to make the expression a perfect square. So they just gonna give us an incomplete expression and they want us to make it a complete perfect square. So the expression is u square negative 10u plus, there you go. So for those who didn't know, for those who don't, yeah, for those who didn't know shortly, so the perfect square is like to get perfect square. So the thing that they're asking us is the last term, and the last term is always positive. So just keep that in mind. The last term is always positive, so that's why it's a positive number. And to get the last term, we're gonna do a trick really simple. So we're gonna get the middle term, which is the 10. How do you know it? The middle term is not square, the middle term has variable and the last term doesn't. It's just a simple number, but the middle term does have a variable with it. Always have a variable with it, with him. So it's gonna be like 10. You divide the 10 by 2, or you multiply the 10 by 1/2, which is the same thing. And then the result from the 10/2 or the 10 multiplying by 1/2, you just square it. So first step, you divide the number by 2 or you multiply it by 1/2, and then the result you square it. So we have a 10. I think erase everything. So we have a 10. So we're gonna first use the divide the number by 2 method. So divided by 2 will be equal to 5, and 5 is our result, so we're gonna do the 5 squared is equal to 25, and our final answer will be 25. Or you can multiply it by 1/2. It's gonna be the same thing. Multiplying by 1/2, so it's gonna be equal to 10 by 1, 10/2, which is equal to 10 divided by 2. 10/2 is equal to 5, and you have the 5 to square, and it's still equal to 25. So you have two options. You can either divide the 10 by 2 or multiply it by 1/2, and then the result you square it to get the final or last term that they are asking you for. And if, for example, they ask you also to factorize it, it's really simple. So you get the square root of the first term and the square root of the last term. You keep the sign in the middle. There you have it. So the square root of the first term is u, because square root of u squared is u. And you keep the sign in the middle, which is a negative, and the square root of the last term is a 25. 25 square root of 25, which is a 5, and then you square the whole thing out, and there you have it. That's the factorized version, but they didn't ask us for the factorized version. They just ask us to find the last term, and we did it by divided by 2, or it's not like you need to do the same techniques or methods, because they're the same thing. So you just choose one of them. So you either divide it by 2 or you multiply it by 1/2, and then the result you square it, and you will have your last term. I hope that it was pretty simple for you guys. It was number 8, so let's go on number 9.